Hello, people. I did finish a book, Sandy Hook, An American Tragedy and the Battle for Truth. Uh, Very good book. I read it in just a couple of days. 453 pages. This was published in 2022, and it's written by Elizabeth Williamson. I don't know. I got some notes here. I actually don't know if I want to even expound on the notes, because now I'm afraid that if I mention anybody's name, that they're going to get harassed by fucking retards on social media, or posting their address and shit. One of my notes is, should I even read this? I already feel like we're doomed, because a good 50% of the traffic on social media, YouTube, which I'm kind of hooked on YouTube. Facebook is really bad. Twitter is really bad. YouTube is bad also. A good 50% of the traffic there is bullshit. It's Sandy Hook, any of the other mass shootings, coronavirus, fuck dumbass Trump's lies about the election. It's just, free speech will be the death of us all, because you can just go on there and lie. I have a note here about Lanza's parents, and they're just total failures, especially his mother, and I think the father just got the fuck out of there and tried not to look and see what was going on. He just shielded his eyes. What is this? Fourth paragraph, page 86. Oh, I remember what this is. In 2007, the major social media platforms hosted only a fraction of the users they did just 5 years later, when Sandy Hook ignited millions of posts pushing false claims. Facebook, by far the largest social platform, had 20 million global users in 2007, compared with more than 1 billion in December 2012. YouTube averaged an explosive 100 million videos viewed per day in late 2006, at the time of its sale to Google. But by 2012, a single video, Gangnam Style, do you remember that idiot? Was the first YouTube video to exceed 1 billion views. Twitter was barely a year old in 2007, with 5,000 tweets per day. By the end of 2012, users sent 5,000 tweets every second, or 400 million tweets every day. So that's what we're dealing with. 400 million tweets means there's 200 million tweets about something that isn't true. This debunking, I have a note here that says debunking, bottom of page 139. And I believe that was in regards to these idiots, Halbig and Alex Jones, and there's a Fetzer guy. They were like demanding proof that somebody had supplied porta potties to the school where the murders took place. And there's some woman, I believe her last name was Watt, and some woman that claimed that she's made 200 phone calls, and she can't find any evidence of any porta potties being used. All these people are coming and going. There's probably 100 police officers there. So somebody set out to debunk this, and the information is right there. And You just, you, there's the name of the company that did it, and you could actually call the company, and they're like, yeah, we did it, and it's incredible. So they just want to make shit up. They're not researching. Every time you hear somebody or you see somebody in print on YouTube, I've thought this for years. Every time you see somebody that says, "Oh, you should research that," you know you're dealing with a lunatic at that point. I have a note here that just says wiki, and I just wanted to say that I think Wikipedia is the last good website out there. I use it all the time. I think at one point I had an account with them or something because I was able to add things, and I don't try to do that anymore. Usually I find Wikipedia is pretty damn accurate. I mean, I use it for historical references. That's what I use it for. I love Wikipedia. I'm a little bit embarrassed to say that I have never contributed to them. Maybe one of these days I'll do it. Maybe when I get, into the 21st century and I figure out how to do that. Because I am now using cards. I don't have a pocket full of cash like I always used to. I have the Honor Network written down here. And I'm not even going to say the gentleman's name that started it. I have had a very tiny episode where I had a couple of contacts with him, and I felt at the time very touched by that because this is a real person that had their son murdered, and I feel so bad for these people. I wish I could do something. But I wrote down the Honor Network because I have heard Von Helton refer to it as a terrorist network. And you could not get farther from the truth. One of its main jobs is to take down these people and take down these videos and all these things that are lying about everything. They're not a terrorist organization. That's fucking ridiculous. I'm backed. My next book that I'm already reading is back along the normal lines of things that I read. I shouldn't read about anything that has happened in the 21st century because the world has gone batshit fucking crazy, and I don't, I already know about it. I don't need to read about it too. I have a note here that says Trump and Alex Jones. Trump was on the Alex Jones show. Alex Jones, he's never done anything that is beneficial to anybody. He just goes on there and tells a bunch of lies and gets people pissed off and gets people to go to pizzerias and look for a basement when there isn't even a basement and fire off a couple of rounds in there. Gets people to dox parents that their children have been murdered. Alex Jones is the fucking scum of the earth. And here's Donald Trump sitting down with him. Donald Trump is a conspiracy nuthead. That's all he is. He's, for somebody that has all that money and is able to do pretty much whatever the fuck they want, it's amazing how uneducated he is. I will never forget, it was like the second year of his presidency, and he was giving a speech to leaders of the Balkan nations. And as he's given this speech, this thing was on C-SPAN or something. I don't even know why I was watching it. But it soon became clear that to Trump, the Balkans and the Baltic were interchangeable. It didn't matter what you said. When the Baltic is a sea and the Balkans are a landmass, he just to finish off that story, when I was like 10 years old, my father bought me a book, World War II, big like coffee table book. And one of the chapters in there was called Off the Balkans Bow. And, it was about some of the naval strategies to take, you know, take some of the heat off of the partisans that were operating. And so when I was 10 years old, I knew what the Balkans were. I had a really good idea what the Balkans were. This guy's in his 70s, and he doesn't even know. And my last note is Jarhead Jones. And this is early in Alex Jones's career. He had a troll there in Austin, Texas, that kept emailing him, kept commenting on all his videos, and kept calling him Jarhead Jones. And apparently that really pisses him off. So when I do get an opportunity, if I ever see anything, out by him, I'm going to comment Jarhead Jones. So Alex Jones says, types back to the guy, come down here, I'll fight you in the parking lot. And the guy goes down there with a couple of his buddies and beats the shit out of Jones. Jones never even connects. Jones is swinging wildly, and he keeps missing him. And this guy gives Jones a fat lip and a bloody nose. And the police come, and then Jones makes up a bunch of lies about how the guy pulled a knife on him and shit. It's just fucking incredible. That's not even Alex Jones's real voice. He tries to sound like a wrestler because that's what he is. He's white trash, and his show is for white trash. That's all it is. I can't say enough bad things about that stupid motherfucker. I guess that's it. This went a lot longer than I thought it was going to. Thanks for watching.